I am so excited about learning about Mrs. Alexson's new lesson in reading titled Connection Perfection.
What is connection perfection?
Connection perfection is all about making connections with the book or text you are reading. You like to read, don't you?
I love to read. I especially love the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. Will I get to read these books for this lesson?
There will be a part of the lesson that allows us to read anything we want. But I hear that Mrs. Alexson also has some amazing stories to share with us. I hear that the first thing we are going to learn about is text to self. This is when a reader makes a connection between a character in a book and themselves.
You mean I could compare myself to Greg?
You bet. A text-to-self connection is relating what you have read to your own personal experiences, such as comparing your life as a middle school student to Greg's. I just hope you don't have the stinky cheese touch too.
I am safe, don't you worry. I hear we are going to be comparing stories we have read this year as well. I know we are all familiar with the story Wonder.
We will compare stories. That is called a text-to-text connection. We could compare Wonder to stories we are reading on our own. It will be fun to be able to relate what we have read to information from other texts. It could even be connecting stories we read in 4th or 5th grade, such as connecting the story Frindle to Wonder. They are both stories about starting middle school and the fears students have.
Awesome. I loved Frindle, but I am glad that Mrs. Alexson does not make us look up words in the dictionary, well, at least yet. I know she likes to torture us by making us work hard to become better readers and writers.
Mrs. Alexson does love having us read. It is also hard to believe she shops for books for fun. I do believe, though, she said there was a third connection we would be learning about. Do you remember it?
Oh yeah. She said something about a text-to-world connection. I think she said it would be when we would connect text to information about the world and things going on in the world. I know when we read Wonder we connected what we knew about New York City from what was on the news about 9/11 this fall.
That is right. I think she also said we could connect Wonder to the students we learned about through the blogs they had written about being born with a physical disability.
I can't wait for this lesson to start. I know I will be ready to share the connections I make as a reader with the class.